Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we tackle life's biggest questions, like why is ketchup so hard to pour? And how did we all collectively decide tacos are acceptable at 2 a.m.? Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Spoon Lover 87. Thanks for sending it in. You asked, when did street food become a global phenomenon? Was there a first taco stand somewhere? Excellent question. I mean, if you've ever stumbled out of a bar at midnight, smelled something sizzling from a cart, and thought, this is the best food I've ever had, you've probably wondered where it all started. Today, we're digging into the spicy, greasy, delicious history of street food, from ancient food stalls to Instagrammable food trucks. So grab a napkin, maybe a churro, and let's get started, right here on Explaining Everything. Believe it or not, street food didn't start with hipsters selling gourmet grilled cheese out of a van. Nope, street food is older than your grandma's grandma's grandma. Historians say street food has been around for thousands of years. In ancient Greece, vendors sold small fried fish on the street. In ancient Rome, you could grab hot bread and porridge from food stalls. And in China's Song Dynasty, around 900 AD, there were already food markets packed with noodle vendors, dumpling sellers, and people arguing over who makes the best soup. Some things never change. Basically, humans have been eating on the go since we had stuff to eat and places to go. Fast food? More like forever food. And fun fact, archaeologists found a 2,000-year-old snack bar in the ruins of Pompeii. Yep, Romans were grabbing street food right before Mount Vesuvius turned everything into a history museum. Makes you wonder, if ancient Romans had Yelp reviews, would that snack bar have been 5 stars? Or just, meh, bread's a little burnt, but at least it's still warm. Either way, it proves people have always loved grabbing a bite without sitting down for a full meal. But street food wasn't just convenient, it was necessary. Back in the day, most homes didn't have kitchens. Imagine that. No oven, no microwave, no sad frozen pizza at midnight. For a lot of working class people, cooking wasn't an option, so they bought meals ready to eat from street vendors. In medieval cities, vendors sold pies, bread, soups, and roasted meats to busy workers. And in places like Istanbul, the tradition of food stalls went hand in hand with busy marketplaces. Street food wasn't just a snack, it was daily survival. And let's be real, eating on the street also meant fewer dishes to wash. Ancient life hack. Fast forward to the 19th century, and street food started to globalize. Thanks to colonial trade routes and migration, food cultures blended. Picture this: Indian curry meeting British taste buds. Chinese dumplings landing in San Francisco's Chinatown. Middle Eastern kebabs getting cozy in European cities. Suddenly, streets everywhere were filled with spices, smells, and sizzling sounds from all over the globe. And then came the hot dog cart. In the 1860s in New York, vendors started selling sausages in rolls to German immigrants and factory workers. It was affordable, portable, and bonus, you didn't need a fork. Thus, America's love affair with street food was sealed. Today's food trucks and carts, just a continuation of that long, tasty journey. Let's be honest, who needs a fancy dining room when you've got a sidewalk and a napkin? Somewhere between cheap eats and culinary art, street food got fancy. By the late 20th century, chefs realized they could take street food recipes and elevate them. Enter the rise of gourmet food trucks, pop-up stands, and fusion dishes. Suddenly, it wasn't just tacos. It was Korean barbecue tacos with kimchi slaw, not just fries. Truffle parmesan hand-cut fries in a biodegradable cone. Instagram and TikTok only supercharged the trend. Food wasn't just food anymore. It had to be photogenic, drippy, cheesy, flame-torched, or served in a waffle cone shaped like a fish. Somewhere, an ancient Greek fried fish vendor is looking down like, bruh, what? So, why does street food keep thriving, even with five-star restaurants everywhere? Simple. Street food is affordable, accessible, and delicious. It's a way to connect with local culture, try bold flavors, and watch your food being made right in front of you. Whether it's tacos in Mexico City, satay in Bangkok, currywurst in Berlin, or jollof rice in Lagos, street food is an edible adventure. It's messy, it's loud, it's full of surprises, kind of like life. And let's be real, eating noodles while balancing a paper plate, dodging pigeons, and wiping sauce off your face is way more memorable than a candlelit dinner. So next time you're grabbing street food, whether it's a late-night kebab, a festival corn dog, or a $12 artisan donut, remember, you're part of a tradition that's thousands of years old. From ancient Greece to New York, hot dog stands to viral TikTok birria tacos, street food has been feeding us, delighting us, and occasionally staining our shirts for centuries. It's global, it's local, it's timeless. And honestly, it's proof that the best meals aren't always served on a fancy plate. Sometimes they come wrapped in foil, eaten standing up with sauce dripping down your arm. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.